Hey, it's your CEO, Weekend Gabe, and thanks for watching Weekend at Gabe's. We hope that you enjoyed this latest episode. While you're here, hit the subscribe button and follow us on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hey, it's your CEO, Weekend Gabe for Weekend at Gabe's Eatz. This episode, we are in Norwood Park, Illinois, visiting Superdawg, one of the last surviving drive-in restaurants in the country. They've been serving up hot dogs for nearly 75 years and have survived the pandemic as well. They've been holding it down. So let's go check it out and see what kind of hot dogs and Chicago-style hot dogs they have to offer, because I've never been here despite their longevity, and also, who doesn't like a glizzy? Wait, an important announcement about the use of glizzy. Our correspondent for Weekend at Gabe's will inform us.
Glizzy does not mean hot dog anymore. It means penis.
We will no longer be using the word glizzy on this show anymore. So let's go try some hot dogs. Just got our order. We picked it up from inside. The diner is closed still due to the pandemic, so it's a bit of a breezy election day Tuesday, about 50 degrees outside, sun beaming, so we decided to take our lunch outside today. So we ordered the Superdawg and the Super Burger. Both are huge fan favorites on the menu. We're gonna try it out today, see what's good. We got everything on it. No ketchup for all you Chicagoans out there who might have a heart attack if we put ketchup on a burger. We respect the hustle, we respect the grind, so we didn't go that route. However, we're gonna see what's good with the food, because I haven't had this in a long time, and I'm really excited or nervous to see what it's gonna be like. All right, so super producer Radioactive, let's go with the Superdawg. So we dive into the Superdawg first. Listen, that little box is actually pretty damn heavy. Opening it is a little bit of a surprise, because you have the fries sitting on top of the hot dog, and trying to navigate and separate the two was a little bit challenging and difficult. But the fries are absolutely delicious. They're crunchy, they're tasty, they have a lot of texture to them, and then the hot dog sitting beneath it, the Superdawg, is filled with all types of wonderful ingredients: peppers, onions, relish, mustard, and the dog itself. So trying to figure out how to get into it and get my hands wrapped around it is actually pretty difficult. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it that actually allows me to not make a huge mess out of this monster. So here I am trying to figure out how to get my two hands around this while also keeping the fries inside the box. It's really difficult. I can't imagine trying to do this inside of a vehicle when someone orders this and it's dropped off to their vehicle in the drive-in option. The pickle is actually really delicious. I never actually put pickles on my hot dog, but this time I decided to give it a go and really dive in and try to experience all the different ingredients. Now, there's a slight nod from myself, because it is something that you don't normally taste regularly or often. I mean, a hot dog sometimes is just delivered as is, right? So having all these fresh ingredients thrown into the mix makes the experience that much more unique, coming from Superdawg, one of the most popular spots, not only in the Chicagoland area, but in the country. The hot dog tastes amazing. All the ingredients that are in here, we have pickle, we have onions, we have relish, we have mustard. And we sprinkled the fries on top of the hot dog too, to add to another amazing great taste. The thing about hot dogs is that, you know, they've been served over and over again, so it doesn't get the delicacy that it deserves. And Superdawg does a really great job of making sure that there's tons of flavor and tons of additional items that you can put onto this to really bring out the hot dog itself. And then the fries are so crunchy and delicious that it itself could be a meal order on its own. I love that the bun was steamed. Everything feels really fresh. It holds together pretty well despite all the ingredients. You see that the integrity of the hot dog isn't compromised at all with all the ingredients on there. It's a really strong dog. I know that Superdawg sometimes doesn't always get the fanfare it deserves for being a top tier dog, but I really enjoy this as well. It's fantastic. Our other food item that we ordered was the Super Burger, which we got everything on. Everything meaning a raw onion, mustard, no ketchup, and a big piece of tomato that may or may not have landed on my burger. The sesame seed bun doesn't really add a lot to this. It's actually a pretty bland burger when you break it down, and looking at it doesn't really look like much because it just really isn't. And unfortunately, this was a bit of a disappointment of my experience at Superdawg's this go round. After that very lackluster burger, I couldn't leave without leaving with dessert. But we had to use the automated box and put our order through that antiquated machine to see if it still works. And guess what? It does!
Thanks for stopping. May I take your order, please?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hi, can we have the strawberry super shake?
Okay.
And then can we also get a super sundae?
Chocolate, strawberry, pineapple, or hot sauce?
Chocolate, please.
Okay.
And that's it. Alright, that's it. You ordered. What do you see now? Alright, so one of the few things that we've ever done on this segment is have desserts. We ordered the very famous Super Sundae, strawberries, chocolate and strawberry dripping, and then we also have all this fudge and whipped cream, amongst many things. So we're going to give it a try and see what's good. What's good is that this sundae is probably the best thing that I've eaten in 2022, and that is no exaggeration. The waffles that help keep up the sundae on the outside also features a yellow cake or a yellow ice cream. I'm really not sure exactly what it is, but it has a nice rough texture to it that fits with the ice cream on itself. But then also the dripping hot fudge, the strawberries. It's just a booming combination of flavors. And trust me when I tell you that if you had to choose between the Superdawg and the famous sundae, it would be a hard press for me not to choose the sundae over the hot dog. Both are equally fantastic, but the sundae to me is the prize item of their menu. Hands down, no discussion. I am ready to die on this hill. Trust me when I tell you this. I also ordered a $5 shake. Something out of Pulp Fiction, right? But trust me when I tell you that this $5 strawberry shake is absolutely worth it. The cup size is way more than you probably need. It's delicious. Fresh strawberries are blended into the shake, so you can taste that. It's a lot of food, let me tell you, but it's really worth it. Both desserts were absolutely hands down phenomenal. Superdawg's really should be known more probably for the desserts than the hot dog, but that's probably a conversation for another time. All right, we just wrapped up lunch here on this election day 2022 at Superdawg's, and here is the consensus from a food standpoint. The hot dog is incredibly delicious. The Superdawg, it is worth the price of admission and making your way out to Norwood Park, Illinois. Check it out. The hamburger is very just basic, nothing really exciting about it. It is good, but I'd probably skip on that if that's what you're coming here for. The hot dog is probably where the best of the menu lies at. But also the desserts, the sundae and the milkshake were absolutely delicious and probably the highlight also of what we experienced here today. So if you're gonna get the food, make sure you get the dessert as well. It only makes sense. Overall, 3 stars out of 4 stars on food. Ambiance, we sat outside, you saw that today. The diner is still closed, so we had to make it work outside. But I thought it was pretty cool because we still had a chance to enjoy the box and ordering from this sort of antiquated technology from 50, 60 years ago of walking up and speaking into a speaker box. So I thought it was pretty cool. 3 out of 4, not too bad. Vibe, everything was really chill. Feels like you're just in a throwback situation of like Dazed and Confused, and you know, the drive-up experience is really cool as well. We didn't get a chance to do that today, but seeing other people do it seemed really cool as well. So another 3 out of 4. Otherwise, you know, Superdawg is just one of those iconic places that you hear about. It's a little bit outside of the city, but not much. But it is definitely worth the drive if you're out here in sort of the west suburban area of Chicago. Highly encourage you guys to come out there and check it out. Is it the best hot dog in Chicago? Far no, but it is delicious, and that's all we're about. Smells, food, and deliciousness. And that's what we're doing here on Gabe's Eats. All right, go check out Superdawg when you guys get a chance. All right, that's it. Your CEO is full. We're ready now to take a nap. See you guys next time on Gabe's Eats. Thanks for watching this latest episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you're looking for more, click on any of the episodes swirling around my head. And also, don't forget to follow us on the socials at Weekend Gabe, at Weekend at Gabe's, and also at The Real Sam Crane. All right, thanks for watching, y'all.